Kungaloosh adventurers, and welcome to our 10th broadcast of Kungaloosh Airwaves. We are happy to have you here, but are sad to say our ramshackle tackle expedition has been postponed due to floods in the region. So thank you for stopping by. But next week we will have our ramshackle tackle expedition come hell or high water, because in fact right now there is high water. Kungaloosh Airwaves and everyone here at Tabora Basecamp want to give a huge shout out to the first responders on the scene helping with those flooded regions. We thank you all. You are the true heroes. Many of our own adventurers have gone out on the scene to help with that effort. Kungaloosh to you all. The Ramshackle Tackle fishing expedition will happen next time on Kungaloosh Airwaves, and we will be corresponding live. Plentiful fish and gay banter is to be had at this year's Ramshackle Tackle expedition. So bring your tackle, bring your poles, and get ready to cast out your lure. Just a reminder that privies will be on location, so no need to fret about that. In the meantime, this week we shall do a mail call. Read some letters from the fans coming into Tabora Basecamp. The first letter we have here is from Grandpa Joe from Munich, and he asks, when encountering a jumping crocodile, how do you keep from being cut to ribbons? Love the transmissions. Keep it up. Kungaloosh. Well, Joe, that is an amazing question, and I do have an answer. You want to make sure you have burlap in your knapsack. That way you can cover the rigid spines on the crocodile's back. Therefore, you won't be sliced or cut to ribbons, as it were.
Oh, Algernon, you forgot this bit of mail over here. Oh, and see here, there's somebody left their bill in here. You might need to address that.
Yes, I see. Ladies and gentlemen, appears there is a $5 bill that was left in our mailbox. For any that want to claim it, please come to Tabora Basecamp. By the by, Anastasia, if you're here, who's gonna be reporting from the field?
Oh, yes, I'm on it. Where's my clipboard and pen?
Oh, wasn't that hustle like a zebra? Well, we'll get back to Anastasia soon enough in the field. This week's episode of Kungaloosh Airwaves is brought to you by Broccoli Bands, the best rubber bands on the market. Thick, reliable, sturdy, great for vegetables. Now back to some of these letters. The next one comes from Vincent Mantoba. He writes, you better check out the Harambe Wildlife Preserve. There seems to be several ostrich eggs that have not moved for some time. Please inquire immediately. Well, yes, we'll have to look into that immediately, because if they've been there for years, then they will definitely need some looking after. And on that note, I don't believe Harambes had ostriches for many years as well. So indeed, we will get on that. Thank you, Vincent. Kungaloosh. While we're talking about Harambe, please be on the lookout for any poachers that might be on the reserve. We haven't seen any in quite some time, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't keep your eyes open. This is from Charles Thatcher. He writes, a note to all travelers crossing Ngati Gorge. Be aware that the East Bridge has seen better days and could fall into the gorge at any moment. So be awares upon arrival on Ngati Gorge. Tread very slowly and very lightly. Some brilliant information in that letter. Thank you, Charles. Kungaloosh. Our next letter comes from Anonymous in Nepal. He writes, I am sad to hear that the Everest expedition has been cancelled this year due to sightings of beasties in the mountains. Although I do know firsthand that the Yeti has stuck himself in a game of freeze tag. Oh, interesting. We'll have to get the Master Joe Roadie on that. Climb up the mountain, see what's up. Here's an update from Captain Jacques at the docks of Tabora. Remember, skippers, to always cork your plugs on your boats after washing the interiors. You do not want them to sink upon your voyage. Ah, yes, very good tip indeed. You do not want any soggy bottoms. We have here a telegram direct to Cliff Ignatius. Mr. Ignatius, you owe me a pair of boots from the Mahale mountain climb. Not sure what that's all about. However, in reading such, just a brief reminder that any articles or belongings of your own, lost, stolen, damaged, are not the responsibility of your expedition leader. Please make a complaint at the Tabora Basecamp office. We will kindly put those complaints in the circular file. Thank you. And now let's go for another break from one of our sponsors, Clamp-On Crampons.
Clamp-On Crampons, the quickest, most reliable way to cross any vast mountain peak. Clamp-On Crampons, one size fits most, boots not included, void where prohibited. Get yours at Tabora Base Camp. Clamp-On Crampons. If it's not a clamp-on, it ain't a cramp-on.
And now let's go to Anastasia Lloyd in the field. I said, Anastasia Lloyd in the field.
Yes, I'm Anastasia Lloyd, and I have made it to the field. Back to you, Algernon.
Aha! A gripping update from Anastasia Lloyd in the field. Well, adventurers, we're going to have to wrap this up very quickly here. Tons of mail still to go through. We're going to have to do this again another time. But for now, we'll see you on another episode of Kungaloosh Airwaves. Remember to check out our Face Journal page to keep up with all of our fun adventures and snippets of video from various trips. And remember to join us next time for the Ramshackle Tackle Expedition. We are doing it hell or high water. Kungaloosh adventurers, and be well.